The first glimpse of Ayton Castle through the trees. Ian, you're the factor here for Ayton Castle and the grounds, and this is the first sight you get of it is when you first arrive.
It is. It's an incredibly imposing and impressive building, and it was basically built between 1846 and 1851, and Gillespie Graham designed it as to be a building with two fronts. This is the entrance front, or the north front, and it is certainly, as you see it, very imposing.
Let's have a look inside, shall we?
Indeed, yes.
Oh my goodness, look at this. So this is the first sight you get as people walk in, and it's spectacular, isn't it?
It is. It absolutely is. And this ceiling contains the monograms of the Mitchell Inneses and who built the castle in 1851. The gold leaf, again, dates from 1851 and has never been renewed or regilded, and it is spectacular.
Absolutely spectacular. But it's the walls here that make this place really unique, isn't it?
It is indeed. The walls are fascinating. This is not wallpaper, it's actually a wall covering. And it was a type of wall covering created by Bonnet and Caffrey, decorators to the gentry in Fountainbridge in Edinburgh. And they created this kind of work, and it was installed in all the great houses of Scotland. It's called faux damask. And to actually do this whole room took 3 to 4 months.
And this is what makes it really historically significant, isn't it?
Yes, this room is actually Category A listed, as well as the outside of the castle, because there are only 2 examples of this work now in the world. One is a square metre behind a pane of glass in a house in the Kingdom of Fife, and there is this, which is a whole room.
The whole room is covered in it. As you can tell, Ian's knowledge of Ayton Castle is unrivalled. He's worked here for 8 years as the factor of the building and the surrounding land, alongside a handful of other staff. But the current owners are selling up, and with a price tag of more than £3 million, Ayton Castle is not something just anyone can take over.
I mean, it's a Category A listed building, which means it's of architectural, historical importance, and therefore one has to pay cognizance of that in all that we do, and one has to be sensitive to every part of this building and the way it's been restored.
Is it a concern that the potential new owners might not continue the contracts of the existing staff here?
I mean, that's always a question, and that's always a concern, but we have to live one day at a time, and we will see what transpires.
It's rare for a castle that operates as a family home rather than a tourist site or fancy hotel to come up for sale.
Very rare, and particularly there aren't many castles in the borders that come to the market. Generally, when you hear about castles in Scotland, they're further north. So one this far south, there probably are 1 or 2 when going west down the border, when you get into the Reaver country.
Ayton Castle is a private family home, albeit one with close ties to the community.
Every year, and ever since the current owners have been here, since 2014, every Christmas there's been an evening of carols around the Christmas tree with glühwein and mince pies. And 150, sometimes 180 of the village come and spend a couple of hours mixing together as a village in the castle and singing carols and things, and the atmosphere is tremendous. The fires are burning, and it's a Victorian Christmas in the traditional sense.
The potential new owners will have many responsibilities to maintain this historical building and the surrounding land, and they'll also have decisions to make, whether to keep these staff on site, what changes they'll make, and which traditions they'll continue. Ayla Todd, ITV News.